Welcome back, y'all. Do you guys remember a while back I did some AI text generation? I low-key forgot which website I used. We're going to use a different one called novelai.net. I'm currently playing without an account, so my stories were kind of going to be saved because I'm recording them right now. But I'm going to be doing this, and we are going to see what kind of crazy story we get. So we're going to just type something up here. We're probably going to go off the basis of like maybe song lyrics. Maybe that's what I'm going to do today. So we're going to see how well we do with these things, with these AI text generators, these story generators. So let's see what happens. Okay, so this one is going to be titled Help, after the Beatles song Help. So I'm going to put in the first verse. When I was younger, so much younger than today, I never needed anybody's help in any way. And we're gonna hit send and see what we get. There were just me and my parents living on our farm with nothing but goats, chickens, and pigs around us. But then one way, we discovered something that would change everything for us. The crystal dragon. One night, while I was out hunting, I caught sight of it soaring through the air above our farm. It had taken up residence on top of our house and was not going anywhere anytime soon. Things looked like a huge ball of glowing blue light. Its body was covered in sharp crystals, which glowed green as they reflected the moonlight. That night, my father and mother asked to kill the creature before it could hurt anyone. I'd been practicing the art of magic for nearly 7 years by that point. I decided to try my best. After all, what harm could come from a monster? If anything, killing would make me famous, and maybe even earn some coin. So I began conjuring a spell. Let's try something else. We're gonna name this, now I don't know who this is. Maybe you should take a second look at your magic skill before you attempt to kill the dragon, though? Ah, shut up. We can name this one Man in the Mirror. Okay, let's see what MJ's Man in the Mirror will conjure up. I'm looking at the man in the mirror. Generate text. Nope, just send actually. He's dressed in black robes with silver trim, and he has a scowl on his face. What? The princess of the kingdom is being held captive by the... Why is this going back to the crystal dragon? I feel like that's the main theme around here. He says, a crystal dragon? What's going on here? Why would they say this? Why would they do this? It takes me a moment to realize my mouth is hanging open. That's because I've been staring at it for several minutes now. Who is Euterp? Is this Euterp? Is that your name? Oh dear, you must be quite tired. Maybe you should start getting some rest. I shall... rest because I want to make the world a better place and take a look at myself and then make a change. I'm not sure how I will accomplish this goal, but it has to be done. If only I knew what exactly needs changing. A better question might be, what did happen to the world and how can we fix it? That's a pretty deep question to be asking for this crystal dragon story. I don't know if I'll ever get the answers to those questions unless I save the world first. Galena and I teamed up to fight the crystal dragon. We're working as a team, although she doesn't know who I am. She believes I'm a dark wizard trying to destroy the kingdom. Galena is extremely powerful in her own right, and we've been able to work together well enough so far to gain some ground against the dragon. Alright, well, it looks like we're gonna have to fight off this dragon. So, we're just gonna... We might replace some things. The dragon in my dreams. I can taste the dragon's lips of wine and make Make that dragon mine. Okay, generate text. I have a strong desire for its lip. It has long curling red hair that looks so soft to the touch. The dragon has emerald eyes that radiate a golden light. The creature's scaly body is muscular with bulging veins showing through its skin. Its wings spread out wide, and it uses them to maneuver in the air like a bird. This monster will be difficult to kill. I open my senses and feel the power within this beast. I let go of my emotions so I can concentrate on my task. As I focus, I realize something else about these monsters. They're all females. My goal is to find and destroy the female dragon before she lays her eggs. Galena and I are currently at ground level below the dragon. Careful now, there could be more of those things in the air. You Terp, I don't know who you are, but I don't know if you're trying to help here now. Get out of here. Galena and I are currently at ground. What other song can I conjure up? I cannot read Galena's poker face. I can't read Galena's poker face. She is hiding her feelings behind a stone mask. We've come here to capture the crystal dragon alive and bring it back to our home so we can study it further. The dragon is moving toward us while blocking Galena's path. We're going to need to fight this thing. Bastard! I leap from the stone path as the dragon swoops down towards me. The dragon rears up its head and attacks with a sweeping blow using its tail. I use my sword to parry the attack and deflect it. I quickly roll away, but the force of the swipe knocks me off balance. Fall backwards onto the hard stone floor. Another sweep of the dragon's tail brings me crashing to the ground. Oh my gosh, this thing. The dragon's claws dig into the ground as it lifts me into the air and drops me near the edge of the platform. The beast laughs and flies overhead, poised to strike. I'm being held by two thick, powerful legs. Dragon style. Lottie Dottie, we like to party. This dragon is causing a lot of trouble, and it bothers everybody. I wonder if Snoop Dogg uses this. Let's kill this thing. I'd be more happy to assist you on your mission. The dragon was huge. It stood over 30 feet tall while its wingspan reached 75 feet. The beast looked absolutely terrifying. Its teeth were sharpened, which indicated it wasn't just hungry for food, but blood as well. Its claws glittered, making it look more dangerous than ever. Its scales were slick and shiny, giving off an ominous aura. Galena quickly moved her long, slender sword through the air. She struck at the dragon's head repeatedly. Her movements were so powerful that she sent small pieces of crystal flying into space. As she swung her blade, it made a beautiful sound like a gong. I could see the dragon's head shake back and forth, but it couldn't match Galena's strength. In fact, the dragon was beginning to weaken. When Galena finished her battle dance, she turned around and jumped out of the way. Galena looked at me and shouted. Quickly, swing down the cherry top and let me ride the dragon off the cliff. Swing down the cherry top and let me ride. What? Are you crazy? You don't have time to do something like that, I yelled. Of course I do. We need to get away from this monster before it destroys everything. Don't be ridiculous, Ira. Please, you must help me. No, there's no way I'm letting you go. Not only am I going to save you, but I'm going to destroy this monster in the process. Oh yes, I'll do it. Galena let out a scream of frustration. You're not going to listen to me and do what I want? It's not about doing what you want or not. It's about the good. It's about doing the greater good for the rest of our kingdom. It's all about listening to what Galena wants. No, it's not. For the rest of our... And then I need other song lyrics to go after that. This looks like a job for me. Now you must follow me because this is going to cause a little controversy. It will be so empty without me. If you're going to do this, then make sure to bring some friends along. It's going to take a few people to defeat this thing. Like I said, make sure to bring some friends because I'm not going to be able to defeat this thing alone. So you better be ready to help out. Are you serious? Yes! Bring some friends because this is a big job and we're going to need all the help we can get. I mean, if you're going to fight a 30-foot dragon, I guess that's what you got to do. Fine! I'll ask around and see if anyone wants to come help us. After my witch friend Galena told me about her plan to slay the dragon, I began to look for a group of adventurers. 36 chambers. I looked in the... I looked near the neighborhood with I looked in the neighborhood to find some brave fighters to help with our struggle against the crystal dragon. I managed to come across some brave souls who didn't look like they were from our kingdom. I saw their names. Raekwon, Inspect the Deck. That's why I named it 36 Chambers. Raekwon, Inspect the Deck, You God, Method Man, and Old Dirty. Old Dirty Bastard. Together, they call themselves the Wu-Tang Clan. Their motto, Wu-Tang Clan. Their motto read, "Cash rules everything around me." Let's generate the text. Let's generate the text and see what we come up with. Okay, let's see. Inspector Deck is the leader of the group? Is he? I don't know. Okay. You got any special abilities? I asked them. We just here for the... Okay, this... I mean, cash rules everything around them, so... They're here for the loot. We just here for the loot, man, replied the leader of the group, Inspector Deck. Loot? Is that why you're taking on this monster? I thought about it for a moment. I don't think so. The king has summoned us to fight the crystal. The members of the Wu-Tang Clan looked at each other in confusion. Well, we heard the king was looking for us somewhere to take on this fight. We're figuring if he's going to pay us, then there's no way to say no, said you, God. That doesn't make sense, I replied. But you're right. We could never turn down the money. If the king wants us to reward me for defeating the crystal dragon, then I'm all for it. But I have my own reasons for doing this. They all stared at me. I wasn't sure how to tell these guys that I had a personal relationship with the king. They would probably think I was crazy. Well, do it, shouted the leader, Inspector Deck. Good, I responded. When we defeat the crystal dragon, I'll be able to speak with the king. Then I can report back what happened at the battle. Okay, Wu-Tang. This is actually pretty cool. Wu-Tang Clan and the Crystal Dragon. What should I do? This is actually becoming kind of interesting. So now 5 members of the Wu-Tang Clan, because I named it 36 Chambers. This is really interesting. I got 5 members of the Wu-Tang Clan who are coming to help me fight this dragon. Can you imagine? Okay, I got it. I got it. Inspector Deck asked Ray Kwan to gather weapons. He took out a backpack with a couple of modern looking items that I have never seen, Sean, never seen before. Okay, this is probably going to be the last one because this is a free trial. I have 10 text generations left, so I'm going to have to make this last sentence count. Okay, I've never seen before. The clan took out what they said were pistols called Glocks, and it also looked as if they had more powerful rounds in them. Old dirty bastard, what can he say? Looked ahead of the event horizon and gritted his teeth. I can't wait to shoot this dragon and finally get rich. I can't think of any song lyrics anymore, but I finally got the Wu-Tang Clan to join my team, and we're gonna fight this dragon. Let's see what... Inspector Deck asked Raekwon to gather some weapons. He took out a backpack, a really large backpack with a couple of modern-looking items that I've never seen before. The clan took out what they said were pistols called Glocks, and it also looked as if they had more powerful rounds in them. Old dirty bastard looked ahead of the event horizon and gritted. I can't wait to shoot this dragon and finally get rich. Alright, let's see what happens. One of the inspector's men approached with a strange device. It looked like some sort of gun that was mounted on a metal handle. I don't know how well this will work, but Raekwon told me to bring it. What is it? It's a plasma cannon. A what? That's right. It fires bolts of lightning. You ain't gonna believe how awesome this is. Sounds good to me. As we approach the event horizon, the black hole became... There's a black hole? Its light grew brighter and brighter until it engulfed the entire area. Inspector Deck reached into the bag again and pulled out another object. You hold this for a second? He handed me a metallic contraption. A few wires come... I made it myself. It's supposed to deflect and absorb any attacks the dragon throws at us. Raekwon's men walked up to inspect their guns. I saw that Inspector had 2 other men with him. One of those men was named Jack Frost. Oh my god, this is too much. And how do these work? They fire energy beams. So lasers? I'm a bit confused, so how could that possibly help us in this situation? Shut up, you terp. You twerp. I have never seen anything like this before, I stated. You won't anymore after today. This is the future. Old dirty bastard snorted. I hope so. Let's hope so. The rest of the group followed me through the event horizon. There was no sign of any crystal dragons. Are they here already? No, we still need to go all the way in. The ink wells run dry. Create an account will give you another 50 Atkins for free to play around with. Alright, we're going to go for part 2 of this. So we're going to have to stay tuned. So thank you all so much for watching. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video.